In this video, you will learn my 4F clarity method, a mental reset technique used in different forms by high-level entrepreneurs, elite surgeons, and decision makers who deal with pressure daily but still manage to operate with sharp, steady focus. Starting today, you will be able to use the same 4 steps to clear your mind, take back control of your energy, and move forward without that constant cloud sitting on your head. Now, if you have already watched episode 2 where I taught the mental closure technique, you might ask, how is this different? That method is for night time, to release everything you have carried through the day and sleep peacefully. This one is for during the day, when you are in the middle of your work or facing a decision or your brain feels jammed. One helps you shut down clean. This one helps you cut through the fog and keep going. The knowledge I share here, I call it profound knowledge. It's not taught in schools or colleges, and less than 3% of people actually go out of their way to learn this. This is not motivation. Don't expect a dopamine hit. This will not make you jump out of your chair in excitement. It's not designed for that. It's designed to give you clarity and real shifts that stay with you, not for an hour, but for life. If you are the kind of person who seeks depth, who wants to understand how the mind actually works and how to bring that shift from within, then stay till the end. You will walk away with a practical tool that you can start using immediately. My name is Dr. MD. Using the tools I teach here and in my offline and online programs, I broke a Guinness World Record in super memory, finished my doctoral studies in personal mastery and peak performance, and was recognized as a Times iconic legend in cognitive development. I have gone from being broke and addicted to financially secure and living a life I designed with intention. And I have seen this work not just for me, but for thousands of my students across the world. Let's begin. Before I teach you the 4F clarity method that will help you get back your clarity, focus, and execution even when your day feels chaotic, I want to share something with you. This method doesn't just sharpen your thinking, it helps you access your best neurochemistry, dropping cortisol, increasing dopamine, and shifting your energy to vibrate at the frequency of alignment so you start attracting well-being and abundance. And also, I have created a free course called the HATS method that helps you turn negative emotions like fear, anger, frustration into power. It's free as of now. The link is in the description. You can enroll in it after you finish this video. Now let's return to the video. The first F of the 4F clarity method is focus. Ask yourself, what's the one thing I need to move forward today? Not 5 things, not everything, just one. When you bring your mind to one point, your energy starts to align. This is how clarity begins. Most people lose energy because they carry too many incomplete tasks in their head. That's called cognitive overload. It's like your brain has too many tabs open. Unfinished conversations, taking unsolicited or unwanted calls. Do you want the loan? Do you want to invest in the stock? Getting hijacked by irrelevant news that pretends to be important, guilt from last week, and ideas you haven't acted on. All of that eats up your cognitive bandwidth. Psychologists use that term to describe how much mental space you actually have to think clearly and solve problems. And just like having too many tabs open on a browser, your mind starts lagging. Slower decisions, scattered focus. You feel like you are doing a lot, but nothing moves deeply. And when you bring it down to one clear outcome, you reduce the noise. You take back control. You see, action loves clarity, and clarity begins with singularity of intention. So that's your first F. Focus on one thing at a time. And the second F is filter. And this is the one most people miss. In fact, most of them are stuck because they don't filter. You see, you must have heard this, but are you really using it? Because filter means asking what is unnecessary right now? What can I ignore, delay, or drop completely? Most people don't suffer from lack of time. They suffer because they don't have filters. Everything comes in: notifications, social media, group chats, unnecessary meetings, emotional drama, and they try to respond to all of it. Do you? How much clutter are you letting in? Because you see, that's not strength. That is damaging yourself. You are not leading your day. You are firefighting. You are unnecessarily allowing fire and then becoming the firefighter. So, how do you fix this? Set a simple rule. At the start of the day, or even right now, ask, what is the one thing that actually matters today? Write it down and look at the activities that you are engaged in. And if they don't align with what really matters, delay it. Say no to it or park it. Come back to it later. Don't respond to every ping. Don't say yes to every request. When you set that kind of filter, your brain stops reacting to noise. You protect your energy. You create space to think, because clarity doesn't just come from knowing what to do. It comes from knowing what not to do, what to delete. Every filter you apply gives your mind more room to breathe and your goals more space to move forward. Now let's look at the third F. It's called frame. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel while doing this? Because how you do something is just as important as what you do. If you do it under pressure, you build stress into your system. If you do it with presence, you train your body and mind to enter flow. Your internal state becomes your default over time. So pause, reframe it. Say, I choose to do this with calm, focus, and control. This one sentence can shift your entire biochemistry. Cortisol drops, dopamine rises. This is just not motivational talk. Please understand, this is neuroscience. The feeling that you bring to your activity matters. So bring calm, focus, and control. Your brain responds to the frame you operate from. And over time, your performance starts reflecting that internal pattern. In fact, research from Stanford and UCLA shows that intentional self-talk and mental framing can directly influence neural activity in the prefrontal cortex, shifting emotional response, reducing stress markers, and improving task performance. Now, the fourth F is flow. And this is where most people quietly get stuck, because by now you already know what needs to be done. That was step one, right? You decided where to focus on, what task and what activities that are related to that important task. And then you pick that task. And after that, you filtered the noise. You decided what to say no to. And then you decided on your emotional state. What emotional state, calm, focus, you are going to bring to that activity. And yet sometimes you will still feel heavy. You go blank, dull, or maybe that dragging feeling. You want to bring calm to that activity, but you simply fail to do that. Because you see, in yogic psychology, this is called tamas, a philosophical and psychological concept taught in some of the Indian gurukuls. It's the lowest of the three gunas or qualities of the mind. Tamas represents inertia, darkness, confusion, and resistance. The second is rajas, the quality of activity, passion, and movement. And the highest is sattva, clarity, wisdom, and harmony. So when you are stuck in tamas, the way out is not more thinking, it is movement. Even shifting from tamas to rajas is progress. You see, life is movement. The universe is movement. You don't wait to feel better to act. You act, and that's what makes you feel better. One of the hacks I used to break tamas is simple but effective. To break that inertia, I jump up and down, shake my body, I shout, because the mind affects the body and the body affects the mind. I teach this in my workshops and it works wonders. Yes, it may look silly when you jump and say mind affects the body and body affects the mind. But I would rather look silly than stay stuck and get mediocre results. I always say the one who masters his moods masters his destiny. And sometimes to master your mood, all you have to do is move. Not motivation, just movement. Jump for 60 seconds. Shake your body for 3 minutes. See what happens. You will feel the energy shift. You will feel clarity. And more importantly, you are sending a signal to the universe, a signal that says you are in congruence, you are in alignment, and you are choosing action over stagnation. That's a powerful frequency. And when you operate from that frequency, you begin to attract the people, opportunities, and outcomes that match the vibration. You see, when I move, my vibration has changed. This 4F clarity method is just one part of a larger series I am creating called Mental Clarity for the Overloaded Mind. It's built for people like us who have got 100 tabs open in the brain, who are trying to create something meaningful but often feel mentally scattered or emotionally drained. Each episode gives you tools that actually work to reset your thinking, protect your energy, and move with clarity. This is how we stop living reactively and start building intentionally. If this video helped you even a little, subscribe. A lot of effort, research, and personal experience goes into creating videos like this. And your support genuinely encourages us to keep going. Like the video and let me know in the comments what part of this method landed the most for you. And if you are ready to go deeper, take your learning to the next level by enrolling in my full program, Foundation X. This is where we go beyond clarity into transformation, rewiring your subconscious, resetting your identity, building internal discipline, and aligning your mindset with abundance, success, and emotional strength. The link is in the description. Go through it, apply what you learn, and I will see you on the inside. Take charge.